welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If it is your first time coming across my channel, you're highly welcome. My name is Emily. Guys, it's been a long time since I uploaded a video on this channel. The last time I uploaded, I think, was May, and this is October. I know, I'm deeply sorry. I don't know why I keep doing this. I'll come upload one or two, I'll disappear again on you guys. This time around, guys, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, by the grace of God, that I'm gonna keep uploading videos for you guys. And guys, I thought what fun way to come back than to come with a Q&A. So I have my boyfriend behind the camera, and he's going to be asking me fun questions that I'll be answering for all of you in this video. So this video is an opportunity for you guys to get to know me better. Without further hesitation, let's dive right into the video.
Okay, hi everybody. I am the boyfriend and I'm here to ask a question. So, are you ready for your first question?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here we go. Where did you grow up?
Okay, so I grew up in my hometown in Delta State. For those of you that do not know, I am from Delta State and I was born in my hometown. And I lived in like three cities after that. After my hometown where I was born, we moved to Kwale, and later I also moved to another city in Benue State, Makodi. So those are the three places I grew up.
Okay, that's quite an adventurous childhood. Up to your next question. What is one thing or experience about your childhood that shaped who you are today?
Hmm, that's a very interesting question. So I would say one of the experiences I had as a child that shaped my who I am today is seeing how hardworking my mom is, how she's always going for it, and that inspired me to not be the kind of girl that will rely on a man for support or for taking care of myself. I'm not saying I'm 100% independent woman, that I don't need any man, but I'm just saying that that shaped me into being the kind of person that I want to have my thing together. I don't want to use a bad word, but the that made me the kind of person that have my thing together, want to have my own thing going for me, So yeah, I think that was one very profound experience that helps who I am today.
All right, kudos to every amazing mothers out there. To your next question. What is a random fact people don't know about you?
That's very, very interesting question. And the most random fact I think that people do not know about me is a lot of people think my first name is Emily, because anywhere I go, I introduce myself as Emily. But truly, that is not my first name. My first name is Happiness. So I started bearing the name Emily. I gave myself that name because whenever I like introduce myself back then in school with my full government name, people tend to start calling me my surname. And I didn't like the way the surname is Emily. Actually, Emily, that's my surname. But when people call me that, it sounds very masculine, so I decided to coin Emily out of my surname. So yeah, that is one random fact that a lot of people do not know about me.
Hmm, interesting. Okay, moving on to the next question. Where did you have your university education and what course did you study?
Okay, so I schooled in the University of Benin, Edo State. I did English and literature. Yeah,
English and literature. Hmm, okay. And how and why did you move to Abuja?
I love to talk about this a lot, and I love this question. So I moved to Abuja because of NYSC. I came to Abuja in 2016, and for those of you that are non-Nigerians that are watching, there's a compulsory program for Nigerian graduates to serve the country. So when you leave school, you have to serve your country for 1 year. They post you to random places, so you can be from Delta State and they'll post you to another city entirely, say Lagos. So being that I schooled in Edo State, I was posted to Abuja to serve, and I served here and I decided to stay back because even before I was posted here, I already made a decision that wherever I'm posted to is going to be where I would serve. So I just got lucky and I'm thankful that I was posted here to serve. So yeah, that's how I came to Abuja for NYSC, and after then I got jobs and I started decided to base here.
Okay, so we can call you an Abuja babe.
Yes.
All right. Are you ready for your next question?
Yes, I am.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Oh my God, that's a very, very, very interesting question. I have not thought about this before now, but thinking about it now, if I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I think the place I would love to live, um, I think I would say Canada, right? Because why am I saying Canada? I have watched a lot of videos on YouTube about Canada, and it is a very beautiful place. And I also think Canada is a child friendly place. You can raise your kids, and it's more children friendly, it's safe, and also the pathway to citizenship in Canada is also something that it's easier than other countries that I've heard of. So yeah, I would say Canada.
All right, Canada. If you weren't doing what you're doing now, what career would you explore?
Hmm. Wow. So currently, I don't know if I've mentioned, I'm a real estate consultant. I work for a real estate firm as a customer service, and I do those two things for the company. And I would say I just stumbled on that. It's not like what I did back in uni. But then I think growing up, everyone thought I was meant to be a journalist because I asked a lot of questions. So I would say if I wasn't in this career path, I would probably be a TV presenter. I think so. I would be somewhere, you know um reading the news.
Is this something you would have enjoyed doing?
I think I would have enjoyed doing it because I love the camera, and yeah, I think I would have enjoyed doing it.
Okay. Do you like food?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a foodie, but I like food. I don't know how to explain it. I cannot describe myself as a foodie. Like anytime you see food, there's always, but whenever I'm hungry, I like to eat. So yeah, I like food. I enjoy food.
Now, what will be your ideal well-fed day? Let's say you had a day and you can say that, oh, today I've eaten very well, right? That's an ideal well-fed day. In this particular day, what kinds of food will feature in your breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Okay, so for me to say I had a very well-fed day, my favorite food has to be there. And anyone that knows me know that my favorite soup is swallow. I love to eat swallow a lot. And so for my welfare day, I can have swallow for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So some people don't have swallow for breakfast, but I can. I love swallow so much. So my welfare day has to be a day where I had swallow with any good Nigerian soup and rice, rice, jollof rice, stew rice, and I would be very good.
Even without protein?
Oh no, there has to be protein. I cannot eat without protein. I
What
don't know
kind of
how to eat
protein?
food without protein. So if If you are giving me food and there's no protein, sorry, I won't eat it. My favorite protein has to be meat and fish. I try to eat egg, but I'm not really an egg person like that. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a favorite person and who is he or she?
Okay. So my all-time favorite person has to be my mom. Um, and why? Did you say and why?
Yeah. Okay. Who is he or she? Then, of course, you can answer the why question.
My all-time favorite person has to be is my mom, hands down. So yeah, it's the love, the sacrifices, the commitment, the care, everything. So yeah, it is definitely my mom.
Okay. Mom saves the day again.
Hmm.
Now, to your last question. When did you start your YouTube channel and why?
Okay, so I started creating content on YouTube in 2019. I actually um wanted to start in 2018, but I kept postponing this. So in February, on the 20th of February 2019, just to inspire me or to just put myself in that space where I have to upload, I just filmed a short video and I posted it on my page. A lot of you here do not know that I have another channel where I share sewing ideas and all of that. So that was the first ever channel I had. And why did I start that channel? Actually, I started that channel just to document my sewing journey. As at then, I had just finished, or I was still learning how to sew. And I just wanted to, whatever I learn, I record and document. So that was how that channel was born. And now we are here on this channel where I just share basically my life, document everything. I am someone that likes to create, I like to document, I love to film, I just love to interact with the camera. I know I'm saying this now and it doesn't seem like it because I'm always posting and disappearing, but genuinely I love creating content and I can't wait to be very consistent on here.
Okay, actually, I have a follow-up question to that last question.
Okay.
Um, what was the hardest part of making your first YouTube video?
Hmm. This is a very good question. I remember I did a video talking about how I started my channel, the struggles and everything I faced. So the hardest part of me starting my channel,
Making your first YouTube video.
oh, the hardest part of making my first YouTube video has to be doing it without the equipment. I mentioned that I recorded my first video borrowing phone from my neighbor. I didn't even have a phone to record. I had to borrow phone from my neighbor. I didn't have a tripod to keep my phone. I had to find a way. In fact, if you see that my first video, you will see the struggles there. At a point, my neighbor had to come in to assist me a little. There was no lighting, nothing. Everything was just, the video was dark, very, very dark. So the hardest part had to be not having the equipment. The willingness was there, but the equipment wasn't there. No phone, no nothing. But yeah, that was the hardest part.
Right? I'm supposed to actually end this session, but I have other questions for you. Do you want to hear them?
I'm here, baby. Shoot.
Okay. Do you like pets? And if you could have one, what animal would it be?
Okay, I like pets. I love to watch pets videos a lot. I love pets. I don't have any, and that's because I feel like having a pet is like having a baby. Now I'm still struggling to take care of myself. I'm not about to add another person or animal to it. But I love pets. If I would have any pet, I think it's going to be dogs. Okay, because I feel like dogs relate to humans more. But when I say dog, I don't mean all those very dangerous dogs. I mean those very cute, dogs that don't bite. Yes, those ones.
Is there a dog that don't bite?
There should be dogs that don't bite. I think there has to be dogs that don't bite.
Okay. What is your favorite season of the year and why?
Hmm. I think I have to think well for this question because I like when it's cold. If you ask me cold and hot season, which should I choose? I'm going to choose cold because that is easier to manage, especially because I'm living in Nigeria. Electricity is not constant. So if you are cold, you can always cover yourself and you're good, or you wear a sweater, you're good. But if you are hot and there's no light, there's a problem, right? So, and also, I don't really like it when it's raining and I'm outside. I like it when it's raining and I'm in. So that's a very tricky question. So because of that, I'm going to choose Hamatan as my best season because it is not hot and it doesn't rain. So yeah.
All right. And the final question. What is the biggest challenge you have had to overcome as an adult?
Okay, so wow. This question is a tricky one, but I would say that um one of the biggest challenges, I mean, one of the biggest challenges, right, baby? One of the biggest challenges I have had to overcome as an adult has to be moving myself, like uprooting myself from my family, friends, all my people back at home, and coming to a city where I knew no one, had no friends, with not knowing what to expect. And the initial stage of my staying in Abuja were very, very challenging, having to deal with no money to renew rent, no job, all those things. So I think the biggest has to be, settling in Abuja and being able to work myself by the grace of God to the point where I am now, that I can easily, take care of myself, sort out my bills, you know. Yeah, because it wasn't like that before. It was a serious challenge paying rent back then when I moved here, but today, um we are okay by God's grace.
Okay. So, your closing remarks for your subscribers and for your fans out there.
Wow, so this has been an interesting video. I enjoyed answering all of these questions. If you've watched this video to this point, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if there's any question or something you want to know about me that wasn't asked in this particular video, you can leave a comment down in the comment section asking the questions, and maybe if I get a lot of questions, I will do another follow-up video to answer those questions. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, to have a very beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're watching from. Kiss, kiss, guys. Bye. Mwah. Yes.
June.
You just had to throw that protein in so that people know I like meat.
Okay. Do you have a favorite